What's up, boys and girls? It is White Gamer 7, and today we have the best fullback build in FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. I use this build in 11v11 competitive, so this works for division as well. So let's get right into it, and I'm going to explain everything. So, boys and girls, we're going to go with 198 pounds, and then we're going to go with the smallest 6'2". You'll know you'll have the smallest 6'2" once you're at 73 acceleration. The main reason we're going with 6 foot is because this year crossing is very effective and a little bit OP. So you want to be tall enough to get those far post headers and when you're marking your opponent. So you don't want to be playing too small at as a fullback, or else you're going to be getting beats. And then we're going with 198 pounds because when I was playing less than that, my guy felt way too quick when defending. And honestly, he doesn't feel too sluggish or nothing like that on 198 pounds. So we're going with that. And then for the running animation or the running style, we went with the dasher, guys. This is the same animation I have for my CB build. This is, I think, the best running style for a defender this year. So we're going with the dasher for the running style. Now for the 3 perks. The first one is the pinpoint cross. It increases your crossing accuracy and ability when performing a cross, and it grants the player the swerve, the flare, and the early crosser trait, and it gives you the 5-star weak foot. I like this a lot because as a fullback, there is going to be times where you're going to need to switch it to your left back or to your winger, or just to switch it. This will increase your crossing accuracy. The next one is the threaded pass. This one increases your through passes, which is the through balls, and then the lofted through pass accuracy vision. And you get the 5-star weak foot ability as well. This is good for those long balls down the wing if you ever got to send it to your winger or to one of your teammates down the wing. So I definitely recommend using this one. And then for our third one, boys and girls, we went with physical strength, which will boost your strength, your ball control, your jumping, and shielding of the ball. I think this is really good for a fullback because you want to, like I said, have that jumping really high, and at the same time you want to have that good ball control. So boys and girls, those are the 3 perks that I use for this fullback build. Now for the most important part of the build, it's the skill tree. So let's start with the physical. You're going to want this side of the physical filled out like this, and then you're going to want your jumping completely maxed out, boys and girls. And then you're going to want to do this second reaction, because this second reaction will boost your jumping a little bit more. So this will give you 96 jumping, more or so closer to 97 because of that orange little bar. 94 stamina, which is more than enough for you to run back and forth as a fullback. 85 strength, that's more than enough. 89 reactions and 86 aggression, boys and girls. So this is how we have the physical. Remember, you want to have your jumping really high because this year, like I mentioned earlier before, the crosses are very OP, so you need to be able to jump in the air when you're defending against your opponent. Now for the defending, you're going to want to completely full out. Remember, at the end of the day, you are a fullback. Your number 1 job is to defend. This will give you 93 interceptions. That's more than enough as long as you're properly positioned. 96 defensive awareness. 94 standing tackle, then 98 slide tackling. Boys and girls, this is very, very, very good for a fullback if you ask me. So this is how you're going to want your defending. Now for your dribbling, you're going to want these 3 agility, 1 on dribbling, another on dribbling, and then you're going to want both of these for the ball control and balance, and then you're going to want to have it like this. Now, I know some people are going to say that 70 agility is too low. Trust me, it is not, boys and girls. Remember, I used this build in 11v11 competitive, and it works fine. I didn't have issues with turning with the ball or nothing like that. You have 79 balance, which is more than enough, and then the physical strength will also boost up your balance a little bit so your player doesn't stumble too much. The attacking position doesn't really matter. Ball control 83 is good, and then 71 dribbling. That's more than enough, boys and girls. Now for the passing, you're going to want the crossing, the vision, and then you want all your short passing and these 3 visions filled out with the archetype, and then only 1 long passing. So this will give you 84 vision plus that other perk that you have turned on, which will boost the vision a little bit. With 83 crossing, that other perk will also boost the crossing a little bit. 82 long passing. Boys and girls, the main reason we went with 82 long passing is because this year the long passing is not as effective as it was last year. They'll work here and there, but we have 95 short passing. That's why I think the short passing this year is way more effective and much better to have high rated than the long passing. And then you have the 78 curve, which doesn't matter too much. But boys and girls, this is what we have for passing. And then for shooting, you're going to have to upgrade your weak foot, boys and girls. This is all you're going to touch for shooting. The weak foot this year is really, really crucial. So I know the other perks will grant you the 5-star weak foot, but it will only grant you the 5-star weak foot in certain scenarios. This is guaranteed you to have the 4-star weak foot throughout the entire game. Like I said, you want to be able to pass with both of your feet, not just one. So this is how we have the shooting for. Now, the last thing is the pace. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again in this build. Pace is not that important this year, but we are going to be upgrading the acceleration. The acceleration is the most important part this year out of the pace. We're not upgrading nothing from sprint speed. You have 90 sprint speed, which that's more than enough, and then 87 acceleration, boys and girls. So this is the build that I'm using for at fullback. If we take a look at the summary, you're a 91 rated fullback with 88 pace, 88 physical, 94 defending, 75 dribbling, which is decent enough, with 87 passing. So you have four stats that are above 80. Boys and girls, I think this is really the best fullback right now. FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.